Hey guys, I don't know what day this is coming out, but I hope you're having a good day anyway. In a couple of my previous videos, I showed first how to update to Portainer 2.0, and then I did a video on how to continue to use templates in 2.0 using a couple of different methods. In this version, I'm going to show you how to take your version 1.24, your 1x templates, and convert them to 2.0 so that you can actually use templates natively in Portainer 2. So the first thing we actually need to do here is find a template that we want to use. I'm actually going to come over here to my desktop, and I'm going to grab this package.json file from Self-Hosted Pro. They're self-hosted templates. Again, this is the same template that I used in the past to do a couple of videos on quick ways to deploy 80 plus containers. I'm sure you saw that video. So I'm just going to use that same template file. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to open this up. That's not the right one. Template, there it is. Template.json, that's the one I'm looking for. So you can do this with any template you've got out there, any JSON template you've got from anywhere you happen to have received it, whatever. So all you're going to do is come over here, you're going to click on raw, and you're just going to do Control A and Control C, just so that we can copy all of this. Now, the next thing we need to do is come over here to our SSH terminal window. I'm going to use Putty, but you can use any application you want to use there. What we need to do here is let's just do a list screen. Okay, so I'm in my home. So I'm going to do cd/tmp, and I'll do an ls. And there's a couple of things in there, but nothing important. So what we're going to do now is we're going to create a file. We're going to say nano templates.json. Let me make sure I've got that right. Yep, templates.json. All right, so we're going to go ahead and click enter. Then we're just going to right click. And hopefully what this is going to do is paste all of this in here. There's going to be a few thousand lines. So just understand that this is all copied and pasted in here now. So what we can do then is we can press Control O, Control O, and enter, and Control X. And then what we're going to do is just run a command. And this command will be available in the blog post linked in the description down below. I'm just going to paste that in there. And so basically what we're going to do is we're going to create this little temporary container that's going to do the conversion for us. This was actually built by Portainer for this purpose. So what we're going to do is we're going to mount our template.json file, or templates rather. It's got to have that S. It has to be named templates.json. You can't change that. It has to be templates.json. So once we've got that, what we'll do is we'll just click enter. So it can't find that locally, so it's going to download that. And if everything worked correctly, you're going to see new template file created successfully, created at /dist /templates-upgraded.json. What that really means is if we do an ls, we can see in here that there is now this output folder right there. So we're going to cd into that output folder, and then we'll do an ls, and right there is our upgraded JSON file. So what I'm going to do now is actually cheat a little bit. I'm going to grab WinSCP, and I'm going to log in to tanix.local with root. Oops, I don't know if I typed that right. All right, so then we're going to come up here. We're going to go up here to temp and then to output. And then I'll minimize this and I'll just drag this file over. And of course, I'm sure it put it on the wrong screen as per usual. Sure enough, there it is. That's our templates -upgraded.json. So if I open this up, here we can see this does look a little different. So let's go back and find our original template file. Like so, here is the one that we got from Self-Hosted Pro, type 1. Now we've got version 2. So this does definitely look different. So what I'll do is I'll close out some of this unnecessary stuff. And then I'm going to grab this text over here from this JSON upgraded file. I'm just going to go over to GitHub. I've already got a GitHub repository for my self-hosted template. So what I'm going to do is add a file. I'm going to create a new file. I'm going to name this template. .json. This one doesn't matter what you call it. And then I'm just going to paste that in there, scroll down to the bottom, and create or click on commit new file. So right here is our JSON file. So I'll open that up. And again, I want to get this raw information. So I'm going to grab this. I'm going to come back over to Portainer. Let's make that full screen. Now, if we come over here and we look at app templates, there's nothing in here. Unable to retrieve templates. So what we'll do is go to settings, and this is an old version of the file that I had in there. So I'll go ahead and paste that in there. Scroll down, click save, settings updated, go to app templates, and there we go. Now we've got our own custom application templates working natively in Portainer 2.0. So hopefully you found this video helpful. This way you don't have to jump through all those different hoops that I showed in a previous video. This is definitely, I think, an easy way to do this. Once you figure out how that little command works, where we ran the temporary container, it really does have to be in the temp folder. The file really does have to be named templates.json. Beyond that, you should be good to go as long as you copy and paste exactly like I did here. So if you found the video helpful, do me a favor, give the video a thumbs up. It really does help me out a bunch. If you like these kinds of videos and you're interested in this kind of content, get subscribed. I've got more new stuff coming out like this. Also, consider hitting the bell icon so you can get notified when my new videos come out. Plus, it gives a little bit more credibility to your subscription as far as YouTube is concerned. Like I said, all of this will be available in the blog post linked down below. While you're down there, there are a couple of other links that you can check out, like Coffee, which is a one-time tip jar. There's also Patreon, which is, of course, it's Patreon. But there are 4 different levels on my Patreon that you can subscribe to. The $3, $5, and $10 levels will give you early access to my content when it's available. The $5 and $10 levels, however, will also give you access to a patrons-only Discord server. So if you're interested in that, definitely check out Patreon as well. But I think with all that being said, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. As always, thanks for your time. I always appreciate your support, and I'll talk to you in the next video.